You are now listening to Little OT Gaming.
Myself, Chaz DePompa, Jason Becker,
Hello.
Brady Gilliland, and Mike Bearjar.
Although they're going to be the game players.
Yeah, they're going to be playing... What are you
Or
guys playing
Mike
right
and
now?
Brady.
Dragon's Crown.
Dragon's Crown is what they're playing right now.
For PS3 and probably Xbox 360.
I don't know.
I don't
think
it's
so.
160.
I don't think so. We're going to talk about some video games right now. Latest in gaming news and stuff like that. But first of all, let's talk about this game right here. What is this game? What
Okay,
is it
this
about?
game is like a kind of an RPG game.
I see just boobs.
It's a really wildly inappropriate RPG game. All it is you're going to fight a giant
Is this
dragon.
made by Japanese or Americans?
I don't know. I got the game case right here. It's made by
Atlas.
Atlas.
Okay.
Not surprised. But so Brady's gonna play Wizard, obviously, and I'm probably gonna play some fighter, so we don't fucking lose.
Makes sense.
Okay. So, let's see.
Alright, the first thing we're going to talk about is Halo 5.
Halo 5.
Yeah, that's what's on what's on everybody's mind right now.
Guardians, right? Halo
Yeah,
Guardians.
Halo 5 Guardians.
I haven't been much into the Halo series. I mean, I remember playing the first and second one on
That's
my
sad.
Xbox, but
Sad.
I mean, I haven't really been a big Xbox guy. I've been more I've been more Sony than Microsoft.
That makes sense. I mean, I'm a huge Halo, but I've never played Uncharted or anything like that, so...
True.
But I'm pretty excited about Halo 5. There's not a whole lot of information about it. They just released a poster that has a Spartan on there, and then the reflection of the Spartan has Master Chief. It could be a Spartan. Nobody knows. It has Master Chief's reflection in there. You know, people are speculating it could be like Cortana or another character that we know, but I think 343 has hinted that or told us that it is a new character. So I don't know if they're going to go with the whole Halo 2, where you got to play as the Arbiter, and maybe this one you're going to go jump back and forth between these two characters. I don't know.
True.
But I'm pretty excited that it's coming out not this year. They're not going to try and push it for
Next year.
this year
Right.
with the Xbox One, but fall of 2015. So they'll have a little bit more of a handle on the Xbox One, what it can do, the ins and outs.
Yeah, I feel
putting
like
more power into it.
I feel like they were probably going to try to release it for the 360, but I mean,
I hope not.
I think they pushed it back simply because of the fact they want to see how far the Xbox One can go.
Yeah, I mean, Rise. That's a first party game, Rise.
Oh,
and
true.
Rise looks amazing.
That
it
is
is
very
one
true.
of the best looking games besides NBA 2K.
Oh,
NBA
God,
2K
yeah.
is really, really good looking.
I heard a lot about that.
But Rise is one of the most visually stunning games. Gameplay wise, it sucks. I honestly I can't get into it. It's really repetitive. You do the same you see the same assassinations or the same finishing moves over and over again, and it's a pretty short game as well. And maybe between 5 and 8 hours or so that you can beat that game.
Really?
But it looks amazing, and if Halo 5 is coming out in 2015, I think that's gonna push the bar.
Yeah,
Of
definitely.
what the Xbox can do compared to what the first generation or this first flood of games has done.
Yeah, definitely.
And another thing about the Guardians is in the previous Halo games, if the map killed you in some way, like a box fell on you, or the fan of Zanzibar
Right.
kills you, it would say you have been killed by the Guardians. And or if also if you guys did a double melee, like if you killed each other at the same time, it would say you were killed by the Guardians. So maybe we'll get a little bit of an insight on what that means, and who knows. But actually, speaking of Bungie, the Destiny's coming out.
Right.
And I just heard that PlayStation.
Excited for that.
Yeah, PlayStation's taking pre-orders right now on the PlayStation Store on Destiny, and I think Mike, you pre-ordered Destiny, right?
Okay. The only reason why I pre-ordered it was because Playing Trade's having a contest, and yes, it is Destiny. If you pre-order Destiny, you get put in for like a raffle to win like a legit Keyblade. That's the only reason why I bought I pre-ordered it.
Yeah, we have a Play and Trade store near us, and they sell all the retro games and stuff like that. Well,
if I don't win that Keyblade, I'm just gonna snap Destiny and have to.
No, don't do that. Give it to me.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll give it to you, then I'll fucking
give it to Monty. Monty, it's his birthday.
Oh yeah, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a Keyblade hanging on the wall at Play and Trade, and apparently if you pre-order Destiny, you get put in for a raffle to win the Keyblade, and also if you pre-order the new Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah. But it should
if
be
that's
pretty
true, I'm going
interesting.
back and asking them what the hell I got to pre-order to win that fucking Keyblade.
Kingdom Hearts 3, has that been
break the
announced
contest.
yet? Has that even been announced?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been announced for a
like
long while.
I know.
It's on the shelves.
It's
for like pre-order.
Pre-order now.
Okay, that's.
Hey, I might break the contest. I might just pay him like 50.
Shut up, Michael.
Like $500 for that.
You
Keyblade.
will not. You will not do that.
It's a weird game.
You shouldn't do that.
I won't do that. I respect Playing Trade too much.
It's a weird
And the another thing about the Xbox, since we're on the topic of it,
Okay.
By the way, when you're playing,
the
you should have a lot.
Xbox
Because, like,
One
not right
has
now.
recently come out with an update,
What is it?
and it fixes a bunch of like bugs and stuff,
Okay,
and
okay.
menu issues and stuff like that. But also it gives you they've announced that there's a new update coming. Skype is working on is allowing you to Skype and play games at the same time, which was kind of hinted at the beginning when Xbox was first announced, and it was like a feature that was shown, but it wasn't at launch. So, like if I'm playing Forza and I say, hey, Xbox, call Jason Becker, then it'll call you while I'm playing, and you can load up Forza, and we can race against each other while we're watching each other on the screen. So it takes it a step further rather than just having a mic. You can actually see the person and stuff like that. So it's
That's
pretty
cool.
interesting. And there's group play as well, so you can
Oh,
have up
so
to
it's
like 3 other friends that
On
you're
site.
watching as well.
That is
So-
cool.
It's pretty cool.
I feel like they took that from Wii U.
Yeah, they may, but it's definitely going in a step forward in a way, but also a step backwards because Xbox has just announced that they're lowering the price of their console to $399 rather than $499, and they're getting rid of Kinect to do in order to do that. So now you're gonna have a bunch of people that don't have Kinects playing Xbox when developers before could develop games with Kinect in mind, saying getting all these features and stuff into the game and stuff like that.
Right.
They use Kinect, but now not everybody's gonna have it, so they're back to where they were with the Xbox 360. So,
True. Huh.
Yeah. Let's see. We have Kevin Spacey.
Oh yeah, and the new Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
I had put some research into that.
And Jugs, though.
Who's Jugs?
The
Oh.
Jugs on the screen.
Don't worry, you'll see it in
I
the
missed
video.
it.
Hey! Hey!
I don't know. I'd put it in her butt.
I'd suck a fart out of her butt.
Of course you would, Michael.
Leave it. You're not getting anything.
Um,
You can't find anything.
but,
It broke as a joke.
Yeah, Advanced Warfare, and they were calling it something else. I think they were calling it
Oh, you have to.
like Call of Duty Omega or something like that. There were two names for it going around, but Advanced Warfare was definitely like one of the more dominant ones. And Kevin Spacey is actually going to be in it. Like his character is going to be him,
Right.
instead of having some random like character model.
Okay.
It's going to be Kevin Spacey character model
Okay.
with him voicing himself
So it's kind of like Beyond Two Souls, what they did
with Ellen Page.
Ellen Page and William Dafoe.
William Dafoe.
William Dafoe. Okay.
Okay, but
yeah, that's cool that they're doing that in gaming now, like actually getting actors.
getting into it.
Yeah, that's really cool because they
that's-
did that with Tomb Raider as well. Like they had the actress that played Tomb Raider. I don't remember her name. She's a British actress, and and they used her whole body,
Wow, I didn't-
mocap and everything, and her voice and everything. So
I didn't know
it
that.
was really cool because she was doing all the stunts
Wow.
and everything for her character.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty interesting that they're doing that,
It does it itself.
and it's cool because like actors like I was watching it for like the Avatar movie, you know how like all of that was motion capture.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what's the girl's name from Aliens?
Wow.
Little like
the
glowy like
Fucking,
I can picture her right now.
yeah. But you know she's an older actress.
Yeah,
What's the girl's name from Aliens?
Oh, she was in
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney
Sigourney
Weaver.
Weaver.
My mom
Okay.
has the same haircut as her.
Yeah, Sigourney, you know she's an older actress. She can't do
Yeah, 'cause she's
a lot
in
of the
a
things, but like it's making it so that these actors and actresses
can be
can do.
Rip it out from my massive
They can
cane.
be other characters. Like they
Right.
can be a character that you know they've always dreamed of being. Like you know.
right.
You
Like
know.
they can be like some like overpowered billionaire that just rules the world.
Yeah, exactly. Or like Nicolas Cage, he's always wanted to be Superman.
Oh,
always
man.
wanted to be Superman.
I would love to play a game just based after Nicolas Cage. I would
Why don't
love
you
it.
play Ghost Rider?
I've played it actually. It's actually a decent game. I'm not gonna
play
lie.
it.
It was awesome. You know, level up your stats and stuff like that. Level up your fiery
Thank you,
chain
Jack,
whip.
I would never play Ghost Rider, and I would never watch Ghost Rider again.
What are you speaking about?
Like I'm not gonna lie, it was a decent game. Like it was one of the best.
Spider-Man 2
movie
is a
games.
decent game. That was
True.
awesome.
True.
Like movie or a game based off a
I'll go with that
movie.
chest first.
Spider-Man 2 was like one of my favorites.
that right
Like
there?
they did like the open
You wanna look for
world,
these?
like
Press
fucking
True.
web slinging and
Yeah.
shit. Like it was pretty cool. The first one sucked, but
Of course.
yeah, it's just retarded. But let's see. We've got PlanetSide 2. Have you ever played PlanetSide 1?
I have never played PlanetSide. I've heard of it. I've heard really good stuff about it, but I've never played it.
Yeah, PlanetSide 1 did something. They were the one of the first massively multiplayer online first-person shooters, which was interesting because it's never been done before, and it's a great idea. You know, Mag followed. Mag did a really
Oh,
good
yeah.
job.
So wait, was PlanetSide like all all online,
It was.
or did it have like a story behind it? Like a
You know
story
what?
mode?
It might have. I think that there were like story element. I think that it was mainly online. I could be wrong. But
Okay.
that was what it was really known for, is having these massive worlds and things happening all over, big ass vehicles that people
Right.
are driving and stuff like that,
Huh.
and like just having massive amounts of people, you know, battling each other like on one gigantic map, which was really cool. And PlanetSide 2, I heard was did very well and apparently they're remaking PlanetSide 2 or porting it over to the PlayStation 4, and it's going to be free.
Huh.
Which is interesting because, you know, Sony in general has done a really good job with, you know, making games available for
Oh,
their
yeah.
customers.
Definitely.
With PlayStation Plus, making free games and stuff, which I've always admired, you know, even though I'm an Xbox fan. And they have games for gold, but, you know,
Yeah.
I had Halo 3 already, and I had Assassin's Creed,
True.
and all these games
They
that
did
are
it.
coming out, which is cool, but, you know, when PlayStation 4 dropped,
You just have to do that the whole
Resogun was the first game that I played on the PlayStation 4, and it was amazing, way better than Call of Duty.
I need
and
to
it was
get-
just,
I need to get hip to the PS4. I still have not. I have not played it at all yet.
Nothing?
Nothing.
the controller feels very, very comfortable. I enjoy
I'd
the
see.
controller.
I heard that. I heard it's a very comfortable fit. I heard it was very easy to navigate.
Which I've hated the PlayStation controllers, like the thumbs touching
Yeah.
together and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Like, I've just thought that it was a nasty controller, and I've always been used to the Xbox where it has the offset.
The one
joysticks.
up and then down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, making games free for customers is a great way for you to purchase their monthly subscription rather than another monthly.
Definitely.
subscription.
Definitely.
So I agree with that.
Go Sony.
Yeah,
I mean, Microsoft is good too, but go Sony.
yeah. Interesting. THQ has went under, as you know, everybody has known.
I heard.
And,
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Most of the IPs that they controlled have been picked up by a company called Nordic Games. Nordic has done a bunch of like really B-rate games.
Now, are
couple
they
RPGs here and there?
now are they based in
Yeah,
Skyrim?
I'm gonna pull aggro if I can. Yeah, I'm pulling aggro.
They could be.
They could
Honestly,
be?
They could.
They
be.
could be a game
I'd-
straight from Skyrim.
Pull the enemies.
I
Or-
wouldn't, I
yeah.
wouldn't put it past them.
Oh god.
But yeah, they're picking up a lot of the IPs that are pretty decent. You know, the Darksiders.
She's really
franchise.
fucking you up.
Oh,
I wanna
true.
take
And,
damage from that.
They've got
Back up. Get away. You're just
Destroy All Humans, Summoner,
I
MX
really,
versus ATV.
I hope they come out with another Destroy All Humans.
Yeah,
So-
Destroy All Humans was a great game.
So they picked up Darksiders.
Yes,
So
Darksiders,
Darksiders 3.
it could be possible. They're talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes.
But it's kind of sad though. You know,
You can
THQ has been around for
Yeah.
like a really long time.
They
like,
have been.
I remember their logos since I was playing, you know, Genesis games and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So,
See, that's how I feel about
the gaming industry's not safe.
that's how I feel about Irrational Games
Oh yeah.
with BioShock.
Yeah.
They did because they did System Shock, and I got
Which
caught
I've
up.
never played. I've never played any
Watch.
System Shock. I've never played BioShock.
Really?
Infinite, nothing. No, and I know that they're great games. I'm not an idiot. I know that they're great games.
They're for very certain people.
Yeah.
This is where.
But yeah, like that. I feel the same way
Stop,
about
stop,
Irrational Games, like you do with
stop.
THQ. Like I've been there.
You get to do it.
Irrational Games
Okay.
has been there for me since like
Go, stop.
since System Shock. They probably did games before that, but my two favorite were System Shock and BioShock.
Yes.
And hearing about them going under is just it's very depressing. I'm
Has
just
there
like,
been any information on like what they're doing now? Like, have they
they're
like sold the rights of BioShock or what?
see, I don't know all about that yet. I'll probably end up looking it up, but I certainly hope so. I would love to see.
if
I would-
anybody knows, if you want to comment below and tell us, like, you know, if you know anything about what Irrational Games is doing now, we'd love to know. Just give us some information. But
Yes, please, please, please.
No.
but yeah, that's
Go up.
it is sad with THQ, but it's a I don't know, like
Spoils.
I'm a huge fan of
Go down.
you know, the guys, the Respawn Entertainment,
Oh
the guys
yeah.
that did Titanfall,
Okay. Yep. Yep.
and you know, I hated what Activision you know did to Infinity Ward,
You
and
can sell the whip.
you know,
Yeah.
they just you know, it was these two guys that were in Infinity Ward, and you know, they wanted to keep making games with Activision, but
Right,
they wanted
right.
to bring their team with them, and you know, Activision said no, we're gonna give you our own team. They said, well, we don't want that. We're gonna that's not in our contract. So
That's
you know, Activision just let those guys go, and they walked out the office.
right.
And you know, a week later, 40 people from Infinity Ward walked out as well.
Mhm.
They started their own company, Respawn. They are known for making Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and they decided, you know, they can, since they made Modern Warfare, they could have their pick. They could do whatever they wanted. Any publisher would be like, yeah,
See, and
whatever you make, it's going.
I feel like that they could. I feel like that they could make a. They could definitely make another game, other than Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
I like if Call of Duty Modern Warfare was like that good. I feel like they can make another game just even greater than Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Well, that's what they did.
Titanfall.
Titanfall. Titanfall is amazing.
I have not played it, but like I said, I've just heard
It's
great
so
things
much
about
fun. It's so much fun. And they did a really, really good job with it, and everything that they promised is there. And but the cool thing is like when they were picking publishers, they had two publishers that they were gonna go with. They had THQ and they had EA Games. Thankfully, they went with EA Games, because if not, we don't even know if they would be making a Titan. They might have gotten Titanfall done. It's possible, but maybe not a Titanfall 2, and they wouldn't have continued.
Okay. Speaking, this is gonna be a stupid question. What does IP stand for?
Intellectual property.
Okay. So speaking of IPs, Sony was thinking about bringing Crash Bandicoot back. Is what many people are talking about.
Which is, I think, is a great idea. I
Definitely.
like the fact that they took a break with one of their main mascots.
Yep.
Like that. You know, that was like their big mascot. You know, like they had what? I think they had Spyro. They had Crash. I'm gonna say Earthworm Jim. He was big for a while. I thought
he was.
he was on like a lot of commercials and stuff. But you know, they ran with that for a while.
Yeah.
And you know, and then it became like you know, Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about Final
Twisted
Fantasy.
Metal
And Twisted Metal
and stuff like that. Like they kind of cycle through their, you know, their IPs or whatever. And
Definitely, like their newest one is
Uncharted.
Nathan Drake.
Yeah,
Definitely
Nathan Drake
with
is
Naughty
definitely-
Dog. I feel like Naughty Dog just needs to. They just need to keep going with Sony. If
Yeah,
they ever try to
absolutely.
switch over, they just need to stay with Sony. They, you know, Uncharted, Last of Us. Even though that was on both consoles,
Wasn't Naughty Dog?
Naughty Dog did Last of
Crash?
Us. Yeah, Naughty Dog did Crash.
Okay.
Yep.
So-
I feel like Naughty Dog is just like a Sony specific company.
Yeah, and that's the problem I think that I have with like Nintendo. That's why I'm not a huge Nintendo fan. Is the fact that like they milk their main franchises over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, basically, whenever E3 comes around, it's what's the new Mario gonna be?
Right.
What's the new Donkey Kong gonna be?
Right.
What's the new Smash Bros. Gonna be?
Yep.
Is there gonna be a Pikmin? I don't know. Like, it just keeps cycling through.
Right.
Just those old games, and they keep going and going and going, and that's why I hate. I can't stand it. And if they want to bring Crash back, I'm all for that.
Yeah,
because that's
definitely.
They've taken a break for a while. It'll be fresh and new.
It's been like what, like 5
Banjo
years?
Kazooie that was Nintendo. That was
Nintendo. Yeah, Banjo Kazooie.
But I think they just came out with one of those recently, actually.
Banjo Tooie
Yeah.
for Microsoft for the Xbox 360.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the biggest problem that I have with Nintendo. And I'm not saying that those games are bad, like the new
Right.
Mario or the Donkey Kong. I watched somebody play Donkey Kong on the Wii U, and it looked amazing.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Yeah, definitely.
And the
definitely.
things that you can do are awesome. I'm not downing these games like they're bad games. I'm just saying that they should jump on the bandwagon of collecting some new.
on the Banjo wagon.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. But and that's another thing. Like Ubisoft. Ubisoft says.
That's a stupid laugh, Jason.
So I can get the ones that like have a picture on it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But
Please.
Ubisoft, they're coming out with another Assassin's Creed. And I feel like Black Flag just came out, and now I'm being hassled by GameStop to pre-order Assassin's Creed, whatever. And they've even said, and they're coming out with Watch Dogs, and they're coming out with Tom Clancy's The Division.
Okay.
I'm
And
just sick
they've
of Tom
said-
Clancy.
Yeah.
They've said in a hey, he's dead. You can't say that.
Did you be near wooden box and stuff?
He didn't even.
Wait, what?
Michael.
I don't give a fuck.
Michael.
I said you can't say that about Tom Clancy. He just died.
That's okay.
You know what? Too soon.
I'll allow it.
It's too soon. Yeah.
Two.
Blow his brains blown out like Abraham Lincoln. Too soon?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
2 Chains.
2 Chains.
Um.
Game face, bro. Anyway,
Wizard on the beat.
Ubisoft has said that they're not accepting any new IPs that don't have that aren't gonna have
Historical references.
No. Multiple sequels.
Okay.
They want to be able to. They want to be able to
That's
milk
my place that plays the
things.
Amazon. My friend
Like
plays the Witcher.
Watch Dogs is gonna be a sequel.
Oh,
The
man.
Division's gonna be a sequel. And it kind of sucks. Like you can't just have a game nowadays that just has, man, I really liked
Stupid fucking name.
Conquer.
Right.
Like
I like it.
it
I like
had
that name.
like it was just one game,
Right,
and
right.
they tried again, but it's kind of floppy. But everybody knows Conquer, and that was one game, and it did brilliant.
Mhm.
She's like
And,
hottest looking.
But you can't have that nowadays. You have to have sequels, and it sucks because they just want to make money and they can't come up with new ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And Watch Dogs is a new idea, but it's not a great. I don't think that it's a great idea. It looks like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, in
It's
a
gonna
way.
be, and it's gonna be just like Grand Theft Auto, where it's gonna be awesome and fun, and you're gonna get these new gadgets and play with it, and it'll get boring after a week.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I heard that Watch Dogs. I feel like I heard that there wasn't going to be like a specific storyline to follow, like just like Destiny. I feel like or I heard that it's going to be like go do whatever you want.
Right.
Save this person if you want to.
Yeah.
But it's. I heard that's not going to really have like a story.
So it's like an open world sandbox kind of thing.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
just kind of fuck off like Grand Theft Auto.
yeah. Just fuck around. Definitely.
I mean,
And
that's cool in a way, and that's always cool in the Grand Theft Auto games. You
Right.
just go around and do stuff and show your friends, hey, look, I got the 5 stars or whatever like that.
Right,
But
right.
eventually, it's just it gets boring after a while. If there's, it's got to have replay value. Hopefully.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the Hulk.
Another thing that I saw is that they're coming out with a console for your dog.
Huh. See, I heard about that.
Straight to where we need to go, Brady.
I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it's actually a console that you set it in your kitchen, and it's supposed to keep them busy so that they're not like tearing up furniture or getting seizures and stuff like that, like while you're gone and having like asthma attacks and shit. Like it just keeps them busy and gives them something to do.
What exactly? Like, is it like a? Is it
So,
like a
like,
doggy controller?
I think that there's like a sensor that senses like when the dog is near. So if he's like roaming around your house and it senses that he's near, it's gonna light up a light on this little pad. And if he touches the light with his paw, then
Right.
he gives him a treat. And
True.
then he eats the treat, and then another light on the other side will pop up. If he touches that, then it'll give him another treat. And then the patterns kind of get eventually harder, like an
So, like-
actual like Simon fucking pattern, like.
So it'd be like one light, like okay, so left light lights up, right light, left, right, left, left, right, 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 left, right, like that.
Yes.
Like it'll eventually just keep like with one light.
Exactly.
Okay.
And pretty much, like, it's basically training your dog so that he can like do your homework for you, basically. Hopefully, that's what
That's-
the goal is.
I would definitely love for a
Instead
dog
of
to
eating your homework, just do it.
do the homework.
That's
Okay.
what it's going for.
I dig it. I dig it.
I'll go with that. And let's see the Steam box.
I
What do you think
am.
about the Steam box?
I am somewhat excited about it. I mean, I heard stuff like it's pretty much gonna be like it's pretty much like a computer, but
He's gonna outrun you.
a Steam.
What I mean, what they have to pitch to me is why would I buy? Okay, the reason why people buy consoles is because they don't want to build
So stupid.
a badass computer because
Right.
it's too expensive,
Right, right.
or have to upgrade it every 18 months because a new card comes out in a new game that pushes that card. So, you're paying $500 for this Steam box.
Right.
It's essentially a computer. Why not pay $500 for an Xbox, which comes with Xbox Live, and all my friends are there, and I have all these great experiences with, the online capabilities and the Skype and all this stuff.
Very true.
What
What is Steam? What is the Steam box going to offer that hasn't already been done already
exactly
on a
Like,
console, like on a PlayStation or
most
Xbox?
of the people that are interested in a Steam box, okay, so if I went up to my mom and I was like, hey, what's an Xbox? And she'd be like, oh, an Xbox is this. Do you know what a PlayStation is? Oh, this is this. Well, what's a Steam box? Do you know what Steam is?
Something.
Absolutely not. The people that use Steam are people who have computers, who play PC games.
That's true.
If you're using Steam at home on your computer, then you're most likely not going to buy a Steam box.
Right, because you already have
it's a
Steam.
downgrade for you.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's not.
It is. If you're using a computer, a badass computer, and you're using Steam, and you're buying all these Steam games, why would you buy a Steam box?
Yeah.
Like, you already have Steam. You already have a Steam box. It's your computer.
I mean, right, I guess.
It
I
is.
can't. I don't know how to argue. I'm playing a game right now.
Yeah, well, I just watched The Great Debaters last night, so I'm kind of in the mood. Denzel Washington, Forrest Whitaker. It's a great movie.
See, you're a thinker. I'm a doer. That's why
How many?
I make things happen. That's why I make it in the biz.
I'm a thinker.
Because you don't have the stones to make it happen in the clutch!
And by stones,
What's the
he
clutch?
means balls.
I want to know how many things he's done.
It just sounds
or who he's
provocative.
done.
Yeah, me too.
How many doers have you done?
None. That's why I've been on a 21-year dry spell.
21-year dry spell.
Going strong.
It's okay.
You're going 4 years strong.
I think that you're thinking too much. You might be a thinker rather than a doer.
Yeah.
I think you got it twisted.
Yeah, true.
Game face, bro.
Game face, bro. Come on now. Okay, so what else is there going on right now?
Well, other than the Steam box, I think
No, not right now.
I think we're good, except for the PS Vita and
Oh, okay.
how shitty that thing is.
That
I don't
is-
know where that's
No,
going.
you can put Final Fantasy on it. You can. If I can put Final Fantasy 7 on a portable device, I'm good.
You could put Final Fantasy VII on any device.
No, not yet.
I'm pretty sure you can get it on Steam.
Yeah,
No, it's not on Steam.
Yeah, it is.
it probably
7
is.
is not on Steam.
Oh, I know 8 is.
I would fucking know.
Well, I know 8 is. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe 7's not, but I know 8 is. Fuck it, I think 7 is.
I think 7 is. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say 7 is.
Yeah, it's definitely on there. So why would you want that on your Vita? That's stupid.
So I can play it.
And they're
while
coming with Borderlands 2 for the Vita. Maybe they're
Ooh.
trying to revive it or something like
Ooh.
that. But I don't
Maybe.
think that the Vita's doing very well. The PlayStation Portable was a great system when it first came out. And-
Yeah,
and
definitely. I remember from my brother's, I want to say 15th birthday. My parents got him a PSP, and it was
Don't focus on
it was the shit. It came. It had the games, the UMD games.
Mhm.
It had movies,
Yep.
which was awesome.
Spider-Man was like the first
And
movie that came with
The
it.
one of the first games that my parents got him actually was Medieval or however you pronounce
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You remember that game?
I vaguely remember it, but I don't.
I used to play it all the time, and I actually saw it playing. Tried. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I saw Medieval 2. I'm like, I didn't even know they had one.
Mhm.
I still have yet to buy it, and I plan on buying it. But yeah, I definitely agree with you. PSP was definitely a great handheld device.
Yeah, and it competed. It has been going pretty strong against the DS in a way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They have a lot more options that you can do.
Yeah, the DS doesn't have Final Fantasy 7.
I'm pretty sure there's Final Fantasy 3.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it is pretty cool. But the PlayStation Portable, the great thing about it was like, you know, the customization options and stuff with your system and like modifying your SD card.
Right.
And I could download emulators, and I had like all the Super Nintendo games and stuff that I liked, and Genesis games and stuff, and you could
cool.
use that right on your PlayStation Portable, which they didn't have that at the time with the DS, but I think that they do now.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do.
These are all high level. I mean, it's our level.
But I don't know. They released the Go, the PlayStation Go, which was like the UMD was a bad idea. Those little discs were fragile and they
Yeah.
broke pretty easily.
That's true.
And so I guess they were gonna try and go with trying to get rid of that and go digital, and that didn't work.
I think it's pretty cool how we're talking about the PS Go, and you're saying Go, and you're saying Go a lot in the sentences.
Am I?
Yes.
I had no idea.
I was just thinking in my head, oh, he's saying Go a lot. Pretty funny, actually.
I'll have to listen to it later. But the that PlayStation, you know, that one, they didn't have
What? The PlayStation what?
you know, like, I don't know, like, it didn't stop, but
PlayStation
it pretty much
Go.
it was pretty much the PlayStation stop because it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, because I don't
Stop.
like I don't remember.
That's a bad joke.
It's pretty
You're a
good.
fucking bad joke.
Yeah.
You call me a joke, you're not gonna like the punchline.
I was a
bitch.
mistake.
Get out of here, Bearhar.
It's the second time in 3 days that I've used that joke. It's okay.
But
And now they're trying with the PS Vita, and I haven't really used the PS Vita.
I mean, it's cool. Like, they have a cool idea when it first came out. You know, the whole touchscreen, or not the touchscreen, but the
Touch back?
the touch back. I thought that was a pretty cool idea with the sensors and everything.
I thought touch back was in football.
I was trying to think of like, how could that work? I don't know.
Time to turn in the quest. We'll go to the
Well, I think that's all we have for today.
Oh, we got.
This has been Little OT Gaming. Thank you for joining us. This is the first podcast that we've done.
Today's date is
The 20th? Yeah.
20th. Okay, 20th of May.
20th. And
2014.
check out our other videos. We got a couple Wii plays that we're gonna put up. Where we play
It saves on Mac. This is fun.
With Michael and
Gauntlet Legends and
Playing Kingdom Hearts next.
Obscure, and they're gonna play Kingdom Hearts next.
The new
So,
HD version.
Like us, subscribe to us, find us on Facebook,
We are.
and you guys have a great day.
enjoy yourselves.
Hit the button.
Hit the button.